Hi, you guys. I can't wait. I'm just out of the shower. And so this is difficult because I found out quite simply what we're supposed to do on social media. If you want to access a central banking system that is exclusive to your type, and I know you've been doing a lot of work on Facebook, right? It's been like 20 years for some of you guys, 25, 26. I've only been on it since 2015 or 14. And so that's roughly 11 years, right? And since that time, I figured something out, what we're supposed to do. And you don't have to know the decoding system at all, although it's going to help immensely for some of us leaders that will be helping shepherd and create a web of security. That's what this is supposed to be. See, but nobody is playing the game right. And if you're interested in playing the game right, it's really simple. It's a bit of work on top of the work that you've already done on Facebook. See, I'm exhausted, but it's like, oh, I just figured it out. And now it's like, nope, go a little bit more and do it now. Just do it the right way. Okay, so like for instance, in my town, I live in a small community, so this is going to be really interesting when I start implementing this method. There is, ongoing conflict that goes on. It goes on. It's the world is in conflict. And you are to digitally ID yourself. That means you use your 10 fingers and start typing. Yeah, they have language that everybody doesn't know what they're talking about. They're just being cute and fun. It is cute and fun. We're supposed to have fun here. So let me just get my towel off and try to explain to you quite simply, quite easily, the easy thing to do oh, it's easy as hell. So I will be doing it and testing it here, but you need to do it. It's easy. You are to gather friends, people who are capable of being friends. See, there's the enemy and then there's friends. See, the way you do it, you just kind of, like with me, there was a road paving thing that went on, and it's happening at night for the first time ever in Idlewild. And we should push back because somewhere in documents, they know that we keep a sound ordinance. The people did. We agreed upon it, but it was like over 100 years ago, and it was kind of fading out. You could tell, well, what are you going to do about the ongoing traffic that is increasing, and even doing GPS across here, driving through to get to San Diego? See, that noise, you can't do much about it. But you can't operate heavy machinery after 7 p.m. up here and 9 p.m. because of how that it's highly likely that there's a saw buzzing or a wood chipper always going somewhere up here because we live in a forest that's dying. So that ordinance was put into place. So now to talk to you about, again, let me just pause this and get more organized in my head and try to make this short because it's sweet and easy, babes. But you have to be willing to play the video game. You have to be willing to participate in the life that you live. So, very easy. You should be blocking all bullies. See, now this is a specific kind of arena where if you bring up something like, boy, I can't help but to notice how symptomatic I get when I drive over the black asphalt that was freshly poured. All you're doing is making a statement. And then see, now it's something like that. Say something like, this is about your well-being, and it's not about any one person. You kind of see what happened with me. See, now I have to go back. There's about 30 to 35 responses to my comment. There's some that are laughing at me, and they'll come back with some snide ass remark. You block those people, and the people that are saying, yeah, I experienced the symptoms too, and yeah, it's similar to what they did when they got a free deal of asphalt residentially and put it on their property. See, that's what I'm doing here. And see, what you do is you just keep blocking people. You have to do this too. And then all the people that you collect who are basically sane, they are they're talking about defending their well-beings. They're not defending an ego. They're not arguing just to argue. It's just making a statement and then we're getting attacked. You have to block those people. And then you have to collect everybody who agrees with you that says, no, I'm for my well-being. And even though it seems that we can't do anything about the road pavers, which you can stop them from doing it at night in this particular area, which is hardly not 9 miles or something, to say, whatever, just do it in the daytime because we have a sound ordinance at night. Yeah, and people, babies, women, children, elderly are trying to fucking sleep up here. Just, it's a special place, man. Why not keep it special? And the people there that are special enough to be there because they like the mountain ambiance. They like the fresh air, the pine. See, this is a worldwide issue, and this can be used to, quite simply, you have to do this. See, if you're sticking your neck out there, you stick your neck out there, somebody wants to chop it off. You block those people. And the ones that want to help you with your neck or whatever, they're like, my neck too. Save them. Keep collecting. See, this has to go viral. And when you get enough people who are for their well-beings, logically, they sound logical. They have a reasonable issue that they bring up. You see, by law, you can say anything you want on your Facebook page, really. You can crack your iPhone. You can crack it open to where it doesn't get offended when you say, oh, men and women need to take their head out of their ass or something, because sometimes it will come up that says, this is against men and women or something like that. But you can crack your code. That's what I did. Some people, if they remember, who are closer to me, they were witnessing what I was doing while it was happening. I made a breakthrough using birds and words, but lowercase the I. I got these instructions from the higher ups. And now I have yet to know what all that complicating stuff it really is. But I'm saying this is not complicating. Participate in your life now, because aren't you disgruntled about something? So, and don't be afraid to just expect it. Expect that there's going to be a faction of people that try to bring you down. Block those people. Just block them. And start collecting all of the people who are making sense. That they say, oh, no, right? Who maybe they do see the chemtrails. Maybe some of them are ultra sensitive enough, like me, that I notice it every year. Every year they do something different. The trees are stressed in a different way. The leaves are looking weird. A certain kind of cover plant on the ground dies. But see now, okay, so, but see, we want to separate out the ultra sensitives who are just, they're probably perfectly human. There's insensitive people, right? The narcissists, these people that they don't really work it out. See, we're not trying to condemn them and starve them out. Although the Pope is saying, see, this side is artificial intelligence. Did you know that? You are battling fake people. They're not there. They're not real. So you have to be more real and say, nah, and then wait for the unreal to come and try to, and just block them out. Collect the real. This is simple to me. And then, okay, I'm gonna start doing this in my town. But see, I'm exhausted. You're exhausted. If you're anything like me, I'm pretty much done with Facebook. But it's like, no, I just figured it out. So I have to either close down my Facebook account and reopen it, and do this constituent thing, bring them in, because I have been doing that anyway. But see, now I haven't been discrepant enough, or whatever, discerning enough to make sure. No, this is just a whole other realm for me. You need to start over and start working this right, because when you get enough people around the world on the net, this is what this is for. They're not going to make it a security system for the enemy. It's a security system that operates on transparency for what needs to rise up now. And I say, well, the language is already here. See, it's an organization. Yeah, you have organs. You have a heart. See, the language is already here, and you are backed by it, baby. Yeah. You can't be too off base. If you have issues with men and women, like, for instance, we all can have issues, and I'm not going to get into, like, gender references or anything. It doesn't matter, really. That doesn't matter. See, but people have psychological problems where they don't know that, well, that's coming from that. And if you didn't experience such a hard time with maybe women in your early formative years, or men, then you would, or such abuse or something. See, a lot of, I don't want to talk about this. Anyway, the real use for it, this is what it is. And please, we don't have much time, but boy, it would take no time at all to just convert this into this. Now, you guys are probably saying, well, what else have you been doing, Shama? Oh, I've been collecting people. Like, I'll write a beautiful article, yeah, about just a poem about how maybe it would be if we all were heavenly or something like that, whatever. Very philosophical, just getting into the minds of creative people. And then, like, for instance, like one day I got 125 friend requests because of this one beautiful, high-minded article. And of course, I gathered all those people in. And now it's time to do a similar thing, but being very, very practical, simply by just saying, like, see, for instance, in my community, oh boy, it's just time to do that here, but it's time to do that around the world, because we're supposed to know that there is a split going on. It may have happened in your environment, and like you're supposed to split away from those people that are bringing you down, who are, well, is it a narcissist there that doesn't have much taste? There's nobody there, so you want to collect the people who are actually there. And you have conversations in your hometown. So I don't know about you, but I'm in a very small community. It's a bowl, and there are a certain amount of people that live here. There's a certain amount of people that own homes. And you see something happen all the time, but see, I am right on top of the waves, so I can see now people are starting to discuss, well, I didn't come up to this Idlewild where there's a bunch of bullies, and it's like, the whole world is this way now. Do you want to make a difference in your own hometown? You start on social media. You create an algorithmic signal that starts to see this washing going on. You just systematically block the people that basically that aren't interested in you, but really it's not about you. It's not about any one person's name. It's about the truth. Well, I would sure like to. Some people are talking about, where is the water? I saw it. It's like, is there a place where I can get filtered water? Why is the machine down and nobody fixes it? It's because you guys aren't organizing enough. See, this is you over here. You block these people out who they don't even respond or something. They don't care. You'll be surprised what's going on. But now, I don't want to explain it anymore. I hope that you get the gist of what I'm saying. Please convert your. You can't afford not to do this, because don't you want a central banking system that pays their debts that they're giving you? That just takes the ridiculousness out of your life. It's like, no, actually, we're taken care of, and I'm going to do the right thing now, because that's all I would like to do. That's really my intention, is to start to calm your nerves enough, repair yourself. And see, with that money, babes, it's war. See, they want to keep that the money invisible, because big money, big money, is connected to the Epstein files, and they pay women from Honduras. Whole families are isolated. They produce children in order to have their dinner parties and eat their brains and their endocrines, and that's big money. That comes with truckloads, a suitcase of cash. Money is money, but when it's invisible like that and it's running the underground, it's time to use this transparent security and just say, I'm not really into money like that. And see, a lot of things will change when it's turned into a social network, a social system. See, these people that eat babies underground, and people that are ignorant about the hidden money. It's hidden money. So you want your money to be visible. That says, no, I'm paying the crap. There's a communications bill, but we don't have to pay that. with the social system, with the central banking that is $333 trillion, you can open up your own places that says no, that the prices are down to, you get a meal for 90 cents for all of your family, because you want to keep the pile, your $333 trillion, uh, up high. You don't want to keep charging $90 for families to have one meal, and that's, see what I'm saying? And now, but guaranteed, you guys got to sleep on this. Please fast. Are you a problem solver? Do you want to solve these problems? Do you want to get into your life? What's going on here collectively? Like, do you want to get more political? Do you want to get more activated? Like, being an activist. I mean, you are probably advocating for your own health in some private manner. Why not get more support on a global scale and change this fucking thing out? We're gonna turn this mother out. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the example here. It's not going to be pretty. There's going to be, it's a civil war, by the way, but bring it up. Start bringing up them letters. Put your eye down. This is to activate your iPhone. We'll get to that later on.